Hails and well met, and welcome to the channel. Now I'm your host, Mally Nim, and today we conclude Season 2 of the Shadows Fall anthology entitled Mask of God.
Shadows Fall is a TTRPG live play series using the Shadow of the Demon Lord system. Shout out to Schwab Entertainment.
With the Fantasy Grounds virtual tabletop. Shout out to Fantasy Grounds.
Phenomenal Hero Forge minutes by Ruben Reiner. Shout out to Hero Forge.
And the most excellent in-game music and sound by Syrinscape. Shout out to Syrinscape.
And if you're catching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It really means a lot. All right, players. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm... no, but let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's
kick some fucking ass. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Some pregame that I forgot to talk about. Y'all have 2 fortune in the pool, correct?
Correct.
And I'm okay with y'all using that fortune for the finale, but I wanted to offer you the devil's bargain, so to speak. I will give you 2 more fortune to use any time during this battle, but the first 2 fortune you use, if you accept this deal, then I get 2 fortunes that I can use. So, up to you. 4 fortune with me getting 2, or stick with the 2.
Question, I also have a personal fortune, actually. So
that would actually equal a bit more.
I think we should gamble.
I don't trust this devil's bargain, but
It would be fun.
I've heard of this mystical thing called
the content.
It would be fun.
You know what? Fuck it, let's ball. Yeah, sure, why not?
Fuck it, let's ball.
And I won't gain my fortune until you use a point of fortune. So as soon as you use 1 point, then I gain 1.
Okay. That sounds good to me. Everyone else in agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I love doing deals with the devil.
So, we have no intro, no recap. We just get straight into the episode. The episode begins. We see the hellscape backdrop, the atmosphere bathed in a deep crimson, the tattered shreds of the unsun drifting to the ground, followed by Astrid lowering down. We see a residual light keeping her aglow. We switch view over Astrid's shoulder as she lowers. Pausing, we see a rubble-filled crater, remnants of Diabolus's palace, with 4 swirling flames enveloping and protecting the sisters. Astrid speaks. I would never have expected the devil to sacrifice himself to protect you. As she says this, the flames begin to die, and we see the 4 of you empowered. Astrid continues. It matters not. Now it is your turn to taste extreme divinity. Attention players. Before we begin combat, starting with you, Eena, working backwards. Please describe your pose as the flames died down, and if you wish, you can speak a one-liner too.
oh gosh, all of a sudden on the spot. So as the flames are dying down, you sort of see Eena looking up towards the Unsun, eyes closed, as the flames slowly lick at her outfit. Eyes opening, a blaze of color, lightning shooting out from just the sides as she peers towards Astrid. The rage and the energy within her as she grits her teeth angrily, taking on more of sort of a feral pose, leg back, arms out, and her hands clasping as she just looks towards Astrid. And she doesn't really have much to say. She more lets out a pained screech as lightning forms and shoots out from her hands, connecting to the floor as Eena is just a ray of colors in a land of red and black.
And GG.
I think GG stands there as the flames go out. Doing a similar pose to a reactive, finger kind of pointing, blade resting on her shoulder, kind of looking pissed. And that's it. That's it for me.
Lethe.
As the flames disappear, steam escapes from the bubble and it's revealed a swirling tornado of water, and from that water Lethe forms, and she just doesn't say anything. She just stands there menacingly.
And Sticky.
As the flames die down, the camera pans up from her feet, and there's like flames all over her body. Just, you can't see her eyes. There's her whole body is on fire right now, and you just see her like standing, just, you know, no pose at all, just. But you feel this anger, and there's like this slight earthquake going on as she prepares to bend the will of hell to her imagination, and just a small like, whoop, and she's gone, and I want the fight to begin.
Oh, now that you mention that, Sticky.
As she teleports directly before Astrid.
Well, before that, Sticky. As we begin round one of combat, Sticky, Queen of Hell, of the four of you, whose personal paradise do you wish to begin this battle in?
I would like to begin.
Right here in Hell. So, Sticky, since you are Queen of Hell and we are beginning the battle here, you have a special power. If you give up your opportunity to exploit opportunity as Queen of Hell, you can summon your subjects, a la Final Fantasy, a singular summon. You have two options, each once per day. Either you can summon Abaddon to deal damage, or you can summon Cardinal Michael to heal the party. So, battle begins. Who wishes to go first?
I will go first. As Sticky just rushes up, and like it wasn't for her. It was not a teleportation. It was bringing Astrid to her in a way. And I'm gonna do an attack first, and then we will see what happens. Does that hit? 28.
28 hits and beats by 5.
Okay, so as like the whole world kind of shifts towards her, and Astrid is standing before her, she grabs with her hand, like with her new clawed hand, She grabs her head, and it's like Astrid is going to be pushed into the ground suddenly, but it isn't really like that. Astrid is going prone. It was like the ground was coming to her, and as that happens, the ground kind of splits behind her head, and I'm gonna roll some damage. And there's like this primal scream of Sticky coming out of her. Yeah, so basically, like, the Astrid kind of finds herself like on the ground, but also not, as like, you know, the ground kind of comes to her.
Beautiful.
Now, anyone else?
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Astrid will take the next turn as the ground comes to Astrid, as you slam down, slash your flaming scimitar within them.
Oh, no, I don't have a scimitar anymore.
Oh, your flaming claws.
My claws are my weapons now.
That's right. As you wrench your flaming claws within Astrid, she, a la DBZ, teleports away from the ground, and she's back in the air, staring down at all of you. She looks towards you, Sticky. Yo, pay for that. And she begins to cast a spell. No response.
I use I still spell.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, I was looking for the button to talk.
Well, roll to steal spell.
Okay, that was an intellect roll.
Yes, you see her put her fingers to her face and slide them down
Ooh.
as if
Do we have a boon?
slashing into the air.
I mean, do you not have boons like usually?
Well, we have one anyway.
Yeah,
No, that's a fortune.
No.
We have boons?
I think Raynor just redeemed a boon.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'll use a boon.
And this is intellect versus intellect, correct?
I think, yeah, it would be a contested intellect roll.
All right. You focus your mind, Lethe, trying to...
Oh, well, it's attack, not contested, just against a shrinking creature's intellect. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you focus, try to steal the spell as Astrid is slashing into the air. If we could see, we switch shots to behind the mask, just a darkened shade of her lips as she grins, as you're unable to steal the spell. And as she slashes into the air, we see a glowing sword appear. A reflavored god hammer. As the sword appears, she sends it to you, Sticky, for payback for the claw slash.
She has a bane on that. I think I have like something, you know, magic resistance.
Oh yeah, a bane on the roll. So that's going to negate one of the boons, so she'll only have one boon currently. Anything else before I make the roll?
No, do your worst. I want to be wounded in this fight.
So that'll be a 15 plus 2, 17 versus defense.
That does not hit. I just, you know, I'm so focused right now. Like, as she teleports away, I look up like instinctively because in my hell, I just know where everything is. So as the God Hammer comes down, I just vanish from my spot and kind of just dodge out of the way as I just control hell around me. not even like I'm not running. I'm just getting the place to me.
She spits a curse as you disappear as the glowing sword of Astrid strikes down, crashing into the ground of hell. That was her triggered action. She turns and looks towards you, Lethe.
Oh, Lethe,
You hear a slight change in her voice.
try to steal this spell, will you?
And she begins to cast a spell at you, Lethe.
Counterspell. Oh, I know. I've already used my triggered action. Never mind. I take it.
All right. So, this will be a 13 versus your agility.
Agility. Oh, 14's my agility.
All right. So, she shoots out a burning beam of light from her hand, shooting straight to you, trying to bait you to steal this low-level spell, which you're able to deflect out of the way. She would have had a Bane on the roll anyways, so you're able to... The river surrounding you just slaps the beam as she looks down and curses. GiGi, Eena, Lethe, who wishes to go next?
I'll go next. Alright. In response to that attack, I dart across the field like a squirt of water, a torrent of water, directly at her, and I attack her with... Actually, I don't attack, I do Thimble Rig. As I'm going darting towards her, I split into 4 separate rivers, and I'm just behind her, sort of my 4 rivers going around her. She's unable to work out which one is the right one.
Beautiful, beautiful. We get that shot. We see you swirling around Astrid. She's looking at you at all the different rivers, distracted. GiGi, Eena, who's next?
I can go next if you would like. Okay,
Go ahead, Gabe.
so Eena sort of coming out of her energy stupor as she lifts her hands, the lightning going from the floor to coalescing in her hands as she looks towards Astrid in the sky and begins to basically clap her hands together in front, casting Chromatic Lance. So this is will against agility. And it's not letting me do it. I'm getting an error. So, do you just want me to roll my will for this?
Yeah, that'll work.
Does a 22 cover it?
22 does cover it.
Okay, so just as Eena claps her hands together, you just see this bolt of energy shoot straight out in just a flash, different colors shining across Sticky's personal hell, palm trees shaking as it makes contact with Astrid and deals a total of 9 damage. But wait, there is more. So, let's see. Then I roll a d6. And depending on this result, and I roll 2 because of my passive, so I am going to choose the 5. On a 4 or higher, the target takes double damage from all sources for 1d6 rounds that I can then re-roll another one. So for 2 rounds, she will take double damage. As the colors sort of just dance over their body, lighting up their masks slightly in different colors, the ends of Astrid's hair just looking a variety of different shades.
And we see that her body just glowing with this incandescent glow of rainbow colors shooting up and down her form. GiGi, how do you wish to finish this round?
Quick question: is he high up, or is it like low enough I can hit with my sword? Just for I just want to know for reference.
GiGi,
Like-
you are all in hell. It doesn't matter if it's your personal hell or hell itself. You have control. There is no distance you cannot cover.
Okay. I'm a whacker with my sword, but I'm also gonna do.
A 12 versus defense does not hit.
I don't know how you how do you have
Hopland.
Hopeland in there?
What are you doing here?
What is he? Is he? Can
Kill him from beyond the grave.
I will take the attack. Asher.
Poor Hopeland, the martyr. All right, but no, a 12 doesn't hit unless you have anything.
I miss. GG ones up. Sword on a sword as he swings down, all the momentum build up from the one, slam into nothing, hits the ground. It's like a plunk.
And as you slice, we see the 4 rivers part as you come in to slice. But as the rivers part, Astrid just stares at you expectingly. And as the sword comes down, Astrid swats it from the side, and you fall to the ground. Anything else, players?
So
I do, but also you go ahead.
yeah, you said I can replace my my rogue thing, right?
Yes.
Is that like for the whole fight, or is it just for one round when I can?
While
replace
you
that?
are in your personal paradise, you have the opportunity to replace your exploit opportunity with a summon.
So, like, I can still use my exploit opportunity if I want to.
Yeah, if you don't want to summon, you can still take another turn this round instead.
Yeah, then I would like to take another turn
Do it.
once everyone is okay. So, as that happens, as Astrid is occupied with Lethe and GiGi, I will suddenly like come up from behind again, and I'm gonna slash at her. Does a 24 hit?
Most definitely.
Okay, so basically what happens is I come up behind her, like kind of menacingly. There's like this bigger than life kind of appearance behind her with like flaming eyes, and you see just like my claw coming down on her. And remember, there's like double damage, so.
Oh, I have not forgotten. And like I said, I was going to forget about the sound effects, so apologies. I'm too into this fight right now.
That will be the damage, and like as the claw comes down, you actually see that it's like I'm starting to like widely teleport like all around her, and like with each teleport there's like one slash, so like all of the damages are just representing one slash, so yeah, just like crazy fast, like ching 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 ching.
Oh yeah, and we see that as you do this one slash that appears to be multiple slashes, the flames from your claw just shoot out from the wound as Astrid screams in pain. Anything else before we close round 1?
I do have something, if you would allow.
Go for it.
Because I forgot to do something very signature during my last turn, and that was Chaotic Destruction.
I remember.
If you wish for me to roll for it.
Yes, please.
Okay. And that is a 2, so nothing happens, so do not worry.
All right. At the end of this round, Astrid will use their legendary abilities and cast off the rainbow from her body and shoot it down to the ground, swiping her arms, dropping that. So, no more double damage. But before we hit round 2, Sticky, Queen of Hell, do you wish to change personal paradises?
Sure, let's go somewhere else.
Any takers?
I'll do it.
Yeah, let's go to Lethe's.
Let's go
Lethe,
to Lethe's.
what does it look like when we meld into your personal paradise?
It is vast, oceanic. It is endless teal. It is unending water. As far as the eye can see until it gets to the edge of your vision and it's nothing but blackness. It is just cool, clear water.
And while we are here, as the sea melds, Astrid looks around seeing this vast ocean. Lethe, if you wish, you can expend a spell slot of 3rd level or higher to, it doesn't require an action, but for 1 round, you can form a mental fortress for the 4 of the sisters to recuperate for a moment. You will all get 1 action, non-attack action, while protected by your fortress, if you wish.
And this would be... And say if we leave and we come back, do I get that again? Or is it just I have this once in this entire combat?
Once per day.
I think we're pretty good at the moment. I might wait until we're next in here. We're looking a bit rougher to do something like that.
But it can also be used for buffs and such.
Yeah.
Just a heads
Well,
up.
let's see what I can do to buff people.
Well, right now, I forgot to do... Oh, beautiful. So Astrid will get 4 rounds this turn. 4
Okay.
turns this round.
All right, I will actually use that.
What does it look like when you create a mental fortress around you and your sisters?
Okay, my tongue comes out of my mouth and it splits off into 3 different tongues, and each tongue goes into one of my sister's ears, and we are connected.
All right, sisters, you are protected by this mental fortress within Lethe's personal paradise. You do not see Astrid, but Astrid, you can hear the sounds of Astrid trying to siege this fortress. You have a moment around to do whatever you need to prepare for the next round. Starting with you, Sticky, is there anything you wish to do?
I don't have any magic that can buff me, honestly. Like I can just strategy. Can I? Since I am in my own domain, or like it's still hell. Can I?
You can always prepare an action for when the fortress falls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare an action to attack Astrid. You know what? This time flavored like with I'm focusing on the all like the fire that is surrounding me, and like the fire kind of swirls into my hands, like kind of getting condensed and like just getting really hot and like white for a moment, and then it kind of blackens out as it's getting more and more corrupted through hell. And I will throw like fire at her, still, with my claw attacks and stuff, but like it's gonna be flavored as fire.
Excellent. And then we switch shots to outside the fortress. Astrid circling around, circling this massive fortress with the oceanic waves around it, and blasting at this fortress. And then we switch to you, Lethe. We hear the rumbling from outside. Do you wish to cast any spells or prepare, Lethe?
I'm going to cast Shielded Minds, which basically you broadcast mental force throughout the area, creating a barrier against attacks that last for the duration, which is 10 minutes. The area moves with you, remain centered on a point in your space. The shield imposes 3 banes that attack rolls made by creatures outside the area against the intellect or will of creatures in the area. And in addition, creatures in the area make intellect and will challenge rolls or resist attacks of 3 boons and cannot gain insanity. So anyone who stays close to me has these protections.
All right, you'll have to keep me remembered because that was a lot of word soup. So remind me.
Yeah. All right. And basically, as I cast this, since I already have a mental link with the sisters, it's like my tongue just sort of swirls about in there. I'm just sort of like giving their brains a good old protection.
Beautiful, beautiful. We switch shots again. Astrid circling, angry. This time, instead of casting a spell at the fortress, though, we see her take a deep breath, raise her hand, and lower it over the mask. And we see some of the wounds from her back begin to heal. And then we switch to you, GiGi. What do you wish to do?
I guess GiGi will just prepare an attack as soon as the shield comes. Shield begons, I guess.
All right, that sounds good. Don't forget about your other, you could cast bone armor as well,
I guess bone armor. I guess GiGi casts bone armor right now. I kind of forgot about that spell. Oops, oopsie daisy.
Hey, I'm here to help. What does it look like?
Yeah, you see GiGi gripping a sword, bones burst out from the sea, crawl into like clothes, forming this armor of bone.
Freaking beautiful. And as this tongue is like lapping into your ear, we see the bones crawling up, forming the armor across you. Eena, is there anything you wish to do?
So, is this essentially preparing an action or spell for the next?
Either preparing an action or buffing yourself.
Okay, well, what I am going to do then is I am going to cast Chaos Shield. So during the transfer of the energy and everything, my body begins to glow an incandescent color as a soft light emits from a sort of like 2-yard radius around me. And so, whenever a creature makes an attack roll against me, the colors impose 1 bane on the attack roll. And that is until the spell ends, which is either in 1 minute or on a d6.
Any other rolls you have to make? Maybe a chaotic destruction?
That is true, actually. I did not nearly forget that. So, let's see. Oh. And don't you worry, as the shield goes up, there's quite a large amount of residual energy that begins to build up. Sort of a crackle shoots through Eena's mind as, let's see, what do I have to do? There's a lot more that I have to do. So, it is only a 2-yard radius around me, similar to the light of my shield, as sort of all of this energy begins to shoot out from every angle. It almost feels like there's just an electric pulse within the air as my chaotic destruction envelops me for... What does it say again? Number of rounds equal to my insanity score. So, for the next 9 rounds, I will be...
You have 9 insanity?
I have 9 insanity.
Well,
Oh wait, I also gain 1 insanity, so technically that's 10 rounds.
well, since we are not in your personal paradise, Eena, currently, please give me a will challenge roll.
Gosh.
You are unable to discern friend from foe, currently. Unless you have boons or anything else.
I don't know how close I am to people, so I would naturally assume that people might get out of my way and just let me do my thing, you know?
Well,
I mean, I'm always far away from you.
well, currently you
I
are
have
all
my tongue in your ear.
Yeah, you're all close enough to Lethe to have your her tongue in all your ears. So you will begin the round in Eena's chaotic destruction, unless you wish to spend a fortune or spend a boon.
I'm gonna leave this up to the others.
You know what? Fuck it. Come on, spend the fortune.
You want me to spend the fortune?
Yes.
Yes. Please don't
perfect.
kill us.
Go do it, spell do it for the content.
As I feel this overwhelming presence, I'm sort of seeing everyone's silhouettes as just outlines of lightning, and I can't discern. All that I see is Astrid's burning eyes in my vision, but soon, just quickly, a snap. As the colors fade and things become clearer. As I peer over towards Astrid, the lightning just dodging from each of you as my rage is fueled towards but a single foe.
And as we get that shot, as we see you, we switch back to Astrid hovering over the fortress, now both hands aglow as she shoots into it. The walls crack, the fortress crumbles around you, and then that is the end of the round.
That
Sticky.
triggers my attack.
Oh yeah, your attack. Sticky, Queen of Hell. Do your attack and then decide who's hell. Of course. Of course that hits.
As the fortress crumbles down and like goes back into the ocean, the black fireballs that I gathered in my hand flare up again, and I just move my hands in a clawed action, and the fireballs they come straight to Astrid in like form of claws, and like like hit her with the power of hell.
Oh yeah, she is laughing as the walls crumble. And then her eyes go wide as she sees you shoot towards her, claws at the ready, slashing into her. She screams in pain, and we end the round. Sticky, Queen of Hell, do you wish to change?
Let's go to GiGi's now. As the flames envelop Astrid for a moment, the scenery shifts again, and the ocean vanishes. And
GiGi, what does it look like as we meld into your personal paradise?
Towers of bones, skeletons, the floor you stand on, almost like piles of bones. I think more or less you hear the noise of creaking as bones move. More than anything, it's like bones everywhere.
Oh yes, and not currently, GiGi, but for now, in your personal paradise, if you expend a casting of Shadow Monster as well as 2 necromancy spells, you can summon a skeletal behemoth shade to battle Astrid while in your personal hell.
What was the spells I can get rid of again? Pardon? Necromancy spells?
One shadow monster and then 2 necromancy spells. 0 level or higher.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of the 2 extra bone armor spells I can use. Who needs bone armor?
All right.
And I'm gonna summon this massive fuck up.
Yo!
What does it look like when you summon this shade undead behemoth?
It's all encompassing. To even describe it is hard. It is. Sorry, I'm actually lost for words.
Hey, no worries, no worries. Well, we are at the top of round 3. It doesn't require an action for you to do that. You just spent the spell slot. So while we're in your hell, you can control that creature without using an action or anything. So who wishes to go first during this round? And as you see, I rolled at the end. So Astrid again has 4 turns this round.
Me.
Go for it, GiGi.
I want my skeleton behemoth to fuck you up. So I don't know what does it roll attack?
Yes,
Do I roll?
I will roll for you, and then you can describe what it looks like as it crawls over, swinging its great bone sword with a natural 1. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Describe how epic it looks when the sword comes crashing down into all these bones.
Oh yeah.
It's as it crawls towards Astrid, part of his body is forming. It's forming as it goes for attack. I think I don't know if you cut out before I said this, but it's not all it's formed yet. So you see it forms its arm and then it goes up, but there's no spine or ribs to really carry the energy down to a full strike. So as you see it strike down, it cuts into the bone of the floor, and bones fly up, shards everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Hell
And there's
yeah.
a massive screech.
Yeah, we see it crawling towards, quickly scurrying, crawling, and a third arm forms on it as it digs into the bones of your personal paradise and rips free this great sword as it finishes crawling, tries to swing down on Astrid, but she's too quick and nimble and shoots left, right, duck, dodge, dive, dip, and dodge as the sword swings down into the bone earth. That was just that creature's turn. Who wishes to go next?
I can go next. I see my opportunity here.
God damn.
As Astrid is occupied dodging the behemoth attack, I see an opening, and there's this slash, this very quick slash across the screen, and Astrid will feel that her whole her kind of on her ribs. There's claw marks now as that are kind of sizzling out, and I attack her for that amount of damage. Just one very precise claw attack this time, and I'm kind of behind her, and I will wait for my next opportunity to exploit opportunity.
Well, she will take the next turn as you are right there clawing into her. She's screaming, the flames from the wounds you create flashing out, and she grabs her wound and she casts a spell as this shard looks like it's made of the sun. As she pulls it from a wound, she stabs at you, Sticky.
That will hit.
There we go. Now, this does count as a spell, so you will take half damage from this, remember. But she also got a 20 plus on you and beat it by 5. So as the... And this is going to be +2, so... 9 damage halved. So as she stabs this...
Hold on, actually. I have something. It's called Swift Escape.
Okay.
Okay, so as that happens, I want to try to react, and I'm gonna make I have to make an intellect challenge roll for that.
All right, let's see what happens.
I'm gonna use my trickery, my second trickery for this round. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like as she attacks, you see that I kind of try to dodge out of the way. Like there's like this slight flimmer that is surrounding me, like as if like I was like a bad VHS cassette or something. And I kind of try to kind of teleport out of the way, but I'm not fast enough, so I get the blow of the attack.
And as the sun shard stabs into your gut, we see like veins of light forming all the way up your neck, up your face, into your eyes, and your eyes glow for a moment. And until the end of next round, you are currently blinded, Sticky.
Nice.
As your eyes
glow. Do I get any damage?
Yeah, the 9 points, and then you can half that, so 4.
Okay.
Most excellent. That was one of Astrid's turns. Anybody wish to go?
Yeah, I'll go. Right. There's a spell I wanted to do, but basically, I sort of launch myself as a torrent at her, and I'm just splashing through her face using my my river form to go through her space, and each one of my forms from Thimblerig just splash into her face, and I cast Befuddle on her. And so that is an intellect attack roll against her perception. Uh, 20.
You're muted, man.
That will hit her perception.
All right. And so with Befuddle, target makes perception rolls with 3 bane for a minute, and it also grants 1 boon on attack rolls made against them. So basically, from her perspective, after splashing into her face 4 times, it's like, you know, when you go to the swimming pool and you just have the chlorine water in your eyes and you can't really see anything. That's what she's seeing right now.
Oh, yeah. My eyes burn, you bitch. Who's next?
I can go.
Psych, it's Astrid. So, as you...
I can't believe you pulled that. Holy shit.
As you splash into Astrid, blinding her for a second, she lashes out. She raises her hand to the sky and then grasps the air and pulls it down, and a bolt of holy lightning shoots down on you, Lethe. I will need a agility challenge roll.
Oh, damn. Whew, 19.
19. So as this lightning, this thick, glowing blast of lightning shoots down, you're able to dodge out of the way. You will take half of this plus 2, so 7, 9. Halved is 4. Half of that is 2. So you're taking 2 points of damage, Lethe.
Okay, and I will use my Vanish ability to go invisible for 1 turn.
All right. That was Astrid's second turn during this round. Who wishes to go next? Simple or GiGi or Eena?
I can go next if you would like. So, as this is happening, I am going to do my attack first to see the effect, and we'll play it out from there. So, I am going to cast Chaotic Lance. So, I don't think it's going to let me roll without a target, so it is just a will challenge roll. Or wait, hold on. Each creature. So no, Astrid has to make a will challenge roll, sorry.
Alrighty.
Yeah, each creature in the air must make a will challenge roll. Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay. I apologize, everyone. So, what's going to happen is Eena, in her anger and her rage through the chaotic destruction, she dashes and sort of teleports directly in front of Astrid, slamming one of her hands onto her stomach as you quickly see this ripple of lightning shoot out as the screen goes from its normal colorful view to just the silhouettes, the background white, and Eena and Astrid are stark black. But Astrid does not seem phased by this, as... So that's 2d6, so that means I get to roll 2 additional d6s for that. And I get to choose the values. So Astrid is healed for 10 damage.
Great.
But that is not over yet. So, due to my chaotic destruction going off and my crackling chaos begins, so in the rage of this spell backfiring and seeing a few of Astrid's wounds re-healing themselves, the residual chaotic energy also continues to flow through me as the chaotic destruction gets empowered for the rest of the round. So if they're within my chaotic destruction at the end of the round, then they're also going to take additional damage. So
Yes, and Astrid will take their next turn now to try to get out of the area, but they are starting their turn in the area. Eena, you close to Astrid, them floating, your chaotic energy whipping around. They need to make agility challenge rolls, correct?
yes, they do.
So, first for the chaotic destruction.
So, let us see. Then yes, that is fine. They do not take any damage from the chaotic destruction.
And
They do not take any from the crackling chaos.
they fly back away from you as the bolts of rainbow lightning swirl from you, Eena. They stand at the precipice. They stand at the edge of it, staring back at you, Eena. They say to you, Astrid says, so much power, almost godlike. You should join me. Leave these heretics, and together we could create a new world, you and me, Chaos Master.
as they say this towards me, Eena, in a swirl of lightning and energy, she merely spits towards the floor, the little glob, all different shades like oil, as it reflects Eena's face within it, as all you hear is just, fuck you.
And then we see the glowing eyes of Astrid behind the mask squint as she stares at you. We see orbs of light forming in her hand, and then she shoots 3 towards you, Eena, back to back. And it is a spell. If
Remember
anybody
to
knows.
impose a bane, and when I'm going to cast as well a counter spell. So, your attack roll is 1 bane. So that is a total of 2 banes from my point.
All right, that'll cancel out one of the boons for this spell, and Astrid will be at net 1 bane.
Is this spell an attack against intellect or will?
It is against agility.
Against agility, then nah, my thing doesn't protect her.
All right, so 3 beams coming at you with a bane, each coming at you, Eena. And this is all versus agility, so that is a
Miss. My agility is a 13, so
that should have been
that one is a hit.
that should have been a bane. My apologies. So it would be a 26.
I believe a 26 would hit.
Okay, just checking.
7, so I'm hit by 1.
All right. Normally it would be 1d6 damage, but it is a 20 plus, so this is going to be 2d6, and you too are blinded, Eena, as you take 9 points of damage.
I see. I mean, I don't see, but you know.
And I believe we have 1 Astrid round and 1 GiGi round. GiGi, Astrid's gonna let you go first. What do you wish to do?
I'm here.
Again, against Hopeland.
Even in grave, I'm a Father Hopeland hater. But is that a quit?
I will protect you, Astrid. Yes, sir. That will be a 20 plus and beats the defense by 5. Just.
Sorry, look, I got my spreadsheet open to see what I do again because I forgot for a split second. But I'm gonna do I'm gonna do damage. I'm gonna do the damage when I'm gonna stripe it. Don't worry, gamer.
Do it, gamer.
Okay, that's 3. When we do 1d6, 2d16s. Father Hopeland's getting fucked. And for my last spell, I'm gonna cast. Let me look at the spell again before I cast it, before I make important decisions. Okay. I'm gonna cast Army of Dead, which I'm gonna roll attack, which I will roll 2d6 compelled enemy corpses, so I gotta roll 2d6. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. 10 corpses. They're one person, so they're all gonna. Okay, now I'm gonna describe it. As you know, like I said, I think you described her flying back. I think GiGi's gonna strike down, carry all with all the momentum in her arms, strike the sword down into the back of her, and all of a sudden she goes, rise, my army of dead. And you guys see skeleton corpses break free from the ground, hand first, crawling, digging themselves out of the bones.
and there's like 10 fucking head skeletons all around the field.
Beautiful, beautiful. We see all these skeletons rise forth from the ground, from your personal paradise. They all, bones clatter, form, start marching towards Astrid. We could be at the end of the round. Was there anything else? Have you exploited yet?
I don't think I have. So, how does blindness work in Shadow of the Demon Lord? I don't think I've ever been blinded before.
That is a most excellent question. I'm so glad you asked. I have them ready, so I'm going to throw it on your character sheet. A blinded creature cannot see. It treats its surrounding as totally obscure. Other creatures make attack rolls with 1 boon against a blinded creature's defense, agility, perception challenge rolls that rely on sight automatically result in failure. Finally, the blinded creature's speed becomes 2 unless its normal speed is lower. So basically, you're in the dark right now, or everything's white.
Okay. I want, and actually, you know what? I want to kind of like as like. Since like everything kind of happens simultaneously, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like as I get blinded, I kind of grab my eyes, and not grab my eyes, but like I hold my eyes, you know, and kind of just scream, and like I kind of just lash out everywhere, and like I like the flaming claws just they just spread everywhere, and like I just attack everything around me. So maybe I get some of these skeletons that are kind of like getting up and stuff, but like I want to see if we can make a roll if I hit Astrid, if I target Astrid with one of the attacks.
All right, yeah. So you will have 3 banes on this roll. I'm just gonna, quickly make a ruling. You will have 3 banes on this roll.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's just a wide, like, kind of just almost panicking. Well, kind of panicking, but like more of a rage-filled, like all around attack from me.
Roll me
the attacks kind of
2d6.
go. Okay. 10.
That's the exact same number as the animated corpse. I didn't think you would roll that. So you destroy all GiGi's animated corpses.
I'm so sorry.
No!
I can't shit.
So we get that scene, right? You cover your eyes, they're glowing, and then you take your hand away and start slashing. You heard Astrid. She was right before you slashing. You hear all these sounds of approaching footsteps. One of them could be Astrid. You don't hear your sisters trying to stop you, so you start swinging. It could be Astrid. Swinging wildly, and then bones just clatter everywhere.
This is great. I'm sorry.
And at the end of the round, do you wish to switch personal paradises?
Thanks to that, I will give one more round for GiGi's paradise.
All right, so Astrid will have 3 turns this round and will attempt to take advantage of the blinded Sticky and the blinded Eena and cast a spell.
Oh, I thought Astrid was blinded.
Is Astrid blinded? I don't believe
Eena?
so.
I don't know.
believe so.
No, she.
Oh, okay.
She has.
Then I misunderstood.
Yeah, 3 banes on perception challenge rolls, and people have a boon to attack her. So I think Eena and Sticky, she casts a spell and shoots her arms up again, but instead of lightning this time, 4 little meteor stars fall, attacking both of you. And since you are blinded, you have other creatures make attack rolls with 1 boon against a blinded creature's defense or agility. This isn't an attack roll, so I'm going to give you, I think it's fair, Bane on this agility challenge roll. So the both of you, Eena and Sticky, give me agility challenge rolls as these stars fall down.
I'm going to negate that with my trickery.
Beautiful.
I kind of focus myself, and as the meteor kind of like comes down, I just calm down for a moment, and then I dodge out of the way from it, I guess.
All right.
I don't know if I take half damage or something.
Eena, you will take 3 points of damage. Sticky, you will take 1 point of damage. And who wishes to go next?
How long am I blinded?
Until the end of last round. Usually it's like until the end of the next round, but it'll be until the end of this round.
Okay.
GiGi, what do you wish to do?
Firstly, I was gonna say, GiGi has the face of shock and it's like, Sticky, no! As he cuts down my skeleton. And I think in her head, it's like, oh fuck, it's so over. And you just heard GiGi go, Behemoth, attack! And I want my Behemoth to attack Astrid. Please, I beg. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That does
30.
hit. So.
Wait.
Oops, wrong thing. Let me roll damage. Although the damage is low, that strike as the behemoth reaches up again, using 2 hands to stay balanced on this bone earth, reaches up again with the sword as Astrid loses focus on Sticky and Eena as the stars fall and strike you. We see a shot of a great sword slashing towards Astrid. She tries to put both arms up in an X to block it, but the sword cuts through, slashes at Astrid, and she falls to the ground. And as Astrid falls to the ground, the scene melts back to the crater where Diabolus's palace once stood, the main section of hell. We switch shots to Astrid stumbling back from the behemoth skeleton blow as she reels back and then slumps to the ground. We change focus. We get a close view of Astrid, her head lowered, her hair tousled. She speaks. I cannot believe. We hear the sound of a sword penetrating flesh, and then we hear it again. She grunts, followed again. A total of 6 swords piercing flesh. Astrid cries in pain, coughing blood. Then we switch, the 4 of you approaching the scene. We see Astrid slumped over, swords penetrating. We see the source of the swords, the souls of death famine and war, releasing grips on glowing swords that materialize into steel. Astrid, head still lowered, continues. Martyred again, but I did not die for your sins. And as she says that, her head raises, the blood pouring from her wounds, forming into a skirt of barbed tendrils. On her back, the blood pours and forms into red feathered wings that wrap around her. And then, in unison, the three souls preach, "She hath risen!" as Astrid shoots to the air, the souls trailing as they evaporate into golden glitter, forming a blood-red orb in the sky, sparkling with gold glitter. As this happens, it looks like roots or vines are shooting from this orb, and the sky looks like it's cracking. The earth, the crater, looks like it begins to crack, and then the orb begins to bloom, and as the reality cracks and shatters around you, the battlefield has changed to Astrid's personal paradise. You are on a great coliseum. The sky, the clouds, it looks like either the coliseum is raising at fast levels or the sky around you is falling. As you step onto this coliseum, you see a great golden statue, a golden idol of Astrid. Worshippers all around this idol, prostrating. And as you look up at the orb, as it blooms, you see the new form of Astrid slowly lowering to the ground. You stand there, witnessing this deity being born, this goddess. Everyone who is witnessing this, give me will challenge rolls with 3 banes.
Looks like we all fail. Hell yeah.
Is this a fine and hall fine trait? I get 1 boon.
That would cancel out the first bane, so yeah, you all fail as she lowers down. Till the end of the round, you are dazed. So you can move, you just can't use actions this round. And she lowers down and she sees you all just staring up in awe. Your skeletons are gone, GiGi, your behemoth is gone. But Astrid looks at the 4 of you in awe, staring at her. So, this is what it feels to truly be divine. This is my paradise. Welcome to my hell. And as she lowers, she waits for someone to strike, but she sees everyone in awe. She says, well, then I shall begin. And she uses her special ability in her hell, and we see her take her hands and close them together. And as she does, the four of you in awe are shot together in one clump, still staring upwards. She shoots once more to the sky and lands in the middle of this coliseum. Everyone, please give me agility challenge rolls. Sticky, Lethe, you are able to keep your footing, but GiGi, Eena, you take 4 points of damage as you are knocked to the earth, and as you fall prone, the god Empress Astrid will remove 2 of the swords from her body and take this opportunity to slash at you both with an extra boon because you are prone.
I do still have Chaos Shield up as well, so I do still impose 1 Bane because I don't think I need to do anything for that. It's just on me.
All right. Well, the first blow will go at GiGi. A 32 to hit. The next blow at Eena, -1 Bane. Whoops. A 20.
That still definitely hits.
All right, GiGi. You will take 10 points of damage, and Eena 11 points of damage as she looks at you falling down. She says, "Worship me," slashes. "Worship me," slashes. And now we start the official second phase of combat. Who wishes to go first?
Is this where we are not dazed anymore?
You are not dazed anymore, no.
Okay, I kind of wake out of my stupor, kind of like, for a moment, I thought, like, this is it. But, I remember, I'm fucking Queen of Hell. So, this domain, this Astrid created, it doesn't exist. So, I think, like, because, like, Astrid became so much more powerful, it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to change my surroundings. So I'm gonna use my full action to kind of just grab my claws into the earth and will Eena's personal hell to existence.
You do that, Sticky. I'm not gonna make you waste your action. You do that. You grab, you try to focus, but you feel Astrid's power is too great. Maybe if you weakened her a little bit, you could attempt to do this. But right now, at her full power, you cannot wrestle control of hell.
Okay, fuck it then. Then I will storm towards Astrid, leaving some claw marks behind on the ground, and I will try to strike her down. I do have more boons actually, because I'm gonna use Combat Fate. So that would be a 22 to hit.
22 hits and beats it by 5.
Okay, let's go. There we go. As I just, you don't belong here, and I just kind of jump into her face and start clawing like a beast.
Beautiful, beautiful. And she just floats there letting you slash at her, and you think you can harm a god.
Bitch,
Sweet
I
innocence.
am a god.
Beautiful. Sweet, who's next?
I'll go next.
Psych, it's me. So, Astrid will grab their stomach. Everyone is still close. Sticky, you moved a little to
I'm
get
like-
next to her.
I'm like on her face right now, so like all she has to do is grab me.
Right. But the three sisters are still together from the last time that Astrid brought you all together. And you are right next to her. So she grabs her stomach, and you see Sticky right there. You see her stomach start to shrivel and shrink. And she grabs this force and then shoots it out. Everyone is going to be hit by this wave of hunger. Please give me strength challenge rolls.
Fuck.
I'm so hungry.
Me too.
All right, Sticky, give me a D6 roll. That is a 2. You are... Yeah, just like last time, right? Let me get my notes. Yeah, you are slowed for 1 round. GiGi, you passed. Eena, you passed. Sticky failed. GiGi passed. Lethe, give me a give me a D6 roll. You are also slowed for the next round.
Okay.
But that was Astrid's turn this round. Lethe, you wanted to go next, but you are slowed, so I'm going to rule it during this fight being slowed. You and Sticky, if you had exploited, you would be going last. So, GiGi or Eena, who wishes to go next?
I can.
Do it, gamer.
Go ahead.
Is it still prone to, or do I have to like get up? Like use an action to get up, or
Well, not an action, no. But
Okay.
yeah, you will stand up. But since you are not in your own personal hell, since you are in Astrid's hell, you can stand up as your movement. But then you are not close enough to get a melee attack in, because you cannot just move as you wish in this domain.
Oh, that's fucked.
You have
question.
spells, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was. Does Astrid count as undead? Just asking for a friend.
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Grasp and then describe what it looks like in a minute when I do, if I land a hit.
That's a 0 level spell. Don't you have like black bolts of the underworld and stuff like that? I'm just saying.
Yeah. I wanted to see if I can get a Bane on her, okay?
Okay.
I was trying to think smart, okay?
Gotcha.
GT stands up. Like, I think GT had still at this moment, I guess, everything on the ground, shaking, looking at her hands, trying to calm herself down, seeing this divine Empress Astrid trying to like calm herself down. You know when you get like your wind taken out of you, and you kind of spit and it just doesn't feel right. But I think she kind of forces herself to stand up and tries to cast this spell, but it just completely goes nowhere. The spell just flies off into the air. Still trying to adjust to what is happening. Before her.
What happens, GiGi, as you cast the spell, right? As this spectral hand shoots towards Astrid, we get that shot of that spectral bone hand shooting up towards Astrid to try to claw at her. And then when it gets like a yard away, the hand slows and just slowly travels to the mask. And as it gets closer to her face, we just see the hand start to disintegrate. And she laughs. Necromancer, you have no power here. Eena, you're next.
As this is happening, if I move, will this cause an attack of opportunity?
Not currently.
Okay. And technically these all count as slow turns, so we can do an action and move, or?
Yes, it is. You are prone currently. It will take your move to stand up.
Well, shit. So I'm going to use my move to stand up whilst this is happening, and I will use my... Where is it? I will use my spell recovery, so as I stand, all sort of the lightning coalesces around me as do I just... There we go. I heal for my healing rate, as well as regain a casting of a specific spell. But as sort of like my wounds heal themselves up, I am poised to retreat in a certain direction. How close is Astrid, actually?
About 5 yards, so short range currently.
Okay. But that will be my turn.
All right, now Astrid wishes to go as they see you stand up and focus and start healing wounds. I wish for that as well. And we see like the spectral form of death encompass her for a moment as she casts a spell, reaching out towards you, Eena.
Can I still spell?
You can attempt.
Okay. See what I had to do for that again. Still spell. It was an intellect attack roll against the triggering creature's intellect.
Yes. And spoiler, this form is smarter, but you are able, as she reaches out, you see like these barbed tendrils start swirling around her hand and she shoots it out, but then forgets that she was trying to cast Life Drain.
Yippee, I get life drain.
And now it is your turn, Lethe, I believe.
Yeah, alright. Because I'm slow, so I don't think I can get close to her. On this turn, I'm just going to...
Well, currently you're 5 yards away, so you're in short range.
Okay. I do want to try and do this, though, because with slowed, is it you can either use an action or you can move?
Let us remember together, slowed. A slow creature can only take slow turns, which we're doing all slow turns. That's why I moved you to the end. Speed is halved and cannot benefit from increases to speed. So that's all. For this combat, it's just pushing you to the back and halving your speed.
Okay, then. Well, I will do that other idea later. Having the feeling of hunger she's put into me, I just... Daughter, I am so hungry. And I'll go up to her and I will use Consume Memories on her. And when I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to take something important to her in this, like, now, and make her forget about it. Maybe how to walk or how to breathe, but we'll let you decide.
Oh, I'm ready. Go ahead and roll and see if you are able to.
I just think it's an intellect. I can't remember exactly what it was because it says see notes on the ability. So I will.
It's probably intellect versus intellect would be my guess.
Hey gang, how do we feel about me using the second fortune?
Do it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, didn't do anything, never mind. How do I use a fortune?
Just say you do, and
I do.
and Ruby will mark it off.
It's marked off.
Okay.
So what does it look like when you consume this memory?
After she did that thing that made me slow and hungry, I'm just sort of crouched over, and I just slowly move up to her because my speed is halved to only 6, so I can still get up to her. And I just crawl up. I put my hand on her shoulder, and I just release a torrent of water from my mouth into her face, into her ears, going to every orifice, and then the water goes in, disappears, and it comes back into my mouth, and I consume that memory.
Roll me a d6.
3.
3. So, as your water drenches Astrid and you pull your tongue back, we see the soul, the spirit of famine pulled into your memories. She loses her abilities to channel famine's powers, and also I'm going to allow, because it's cool, Sticky, you have a chance to regain control of your hells, but at this point in time, until she's wounded greater, it will be at 6 banes.
I'm gonna wait a little bit.
You can still try. It's a free try.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then, yeah, fuck it. Like, this gives me the opportunity then. I will use my exploit opportunity to try to shift planes.
Do it.
So, like, what do I roll?
A will challenge roll with 6 banes.
Yeah, no.
Zoinks.
This is giving me a headache, so let's get her.
All right. She's still... You have taken the famine power from her, but she had already used it this round, and she took her death round, so now she will bring the war to you, Sticky. As you are right next to her, she still has those 2 swords that she wrenched from her body in her hands, and she will slash at you twice, Sticky. Alright, change that. Does a 30 hit?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use Swift Escape if I can.
Oh, yeah. What exactly does it do?
If it succeeds, okay. So as she slashes at me, like this time, like I'm more focused, and she slashes into me, and there's like this image of Sticky that is getting cut in half as I appear like just 5 yards like away from my original position, short range.
So that was just a swing. So she swings the first time, slashes into you, Sticky, for 8 points of damage. All full 8 as she slashes in, and then she goes to take her second sword to slide it in, and we get a slow-mo shot of the sword almost penetrating your stomach as you teleport away. I think you're muted.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not muted. I was just waiting because she has a second attack, right?
That was the second attack. I was ruling that you got out of range.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, nice. Okay, hold on. I have the same button for speaking and also controlling health. So
No worries. So that was Astrid's final turn during this round. So, at the beginning of next round, you are no longer slowed, no longer blinded, no longer dazed. Everyone, we are at the top of the round. Who wishes to go first? After Astrid, because this is her personal hell and she is going first.
Oh, I'm still slowed, by the way, for this round, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go last.
Thank you for being honest. All right.
I'm still slowed, right? So I would be going last with Sticky.
Excellent, excellent. And
Wait, no, you were slowed for one turn. So I'm
Oh, I was slowed for one
two
turn?
turns.
Okay.
all
Never
right.
mind.
And you are all still semi together in at least a 5-yard radius burst. We see the form of Dwa once more, the spectral death envelop Astrid as she holds out her hand and blows. This glitter starts flying and swirling around all of you until in the center of our group, this glowing blood red flower with golden sparkles blooms, and she says, "Bathe in divine putrefaction." I need everyone to give me string challenge rolls.
God damn it. Oh, okay. That was already it. Ignore the second one, although both are good.
All right, so you are going to take half damage and you will not be fatigued as you are bathed in this putrefying pollen. So, GiGi and Eena, you will take half damage. Oops. Switched PNG somehow. There we go, I'm back. Eena and GiGi, you will take half damage from this. Sticky and Lethe, you will take half of half. So, sorry, it didn't. So that's supposed to be plus 10. I thought I put the modifier. Because I switched PNGs. So that's 16. So Lethe, so GiGi and Eena take 8. Lethe and Sticky take 4. Damage.
Done.
Now, who wishes to go next?
Me, I guess. If you know what's
Would like
off.
to?
Go for it.
I'm here with my sword. Oh. Is that
Fucking
land?
Father Hopeland.
I'll take the hit.
Sorry,
I can't untarget him.
sorry, but a 15 misses. Let me try to untarget him for you. You and let me take him off the combat tracker. What are you still doing there, Father Hopeland?
You have a
Bro thinks he's part of the team.
I'm one of you.
He's injured.
I guess we don't have a bane, right?
A boon
No, it's
in
not.
the
We
pool?
know boon, I mean.
Boons in the,
We do have-
You have boons in the table. So
We
you
should
can
have
use
Banes, because I've been adding Banes.
Wait, do you have a boon I can use? So I don't think. I think.
Yeah,
I think.
there's a boon.
Yeah. Oh, can I use one?
Yes,
Smug.
go ahead.
Yay! Does the extra 4?
Well, it would be an extra 2, but an extra 2 does hit this form of Astrid.
Let's go. No crit though, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm a do damage first, and I'll describe what I do. So, 1, and okay. I'm gonna cast a coup spell, Black Bow to the Underworld, which I do this, will attack. Error. It did a thing where it popped up the error message. Awkward.
Well, give me 3 intelligent challenge rolls, and that should be the total bonus as well.
Okay.
And this is versus what? Go ahead and roll. I'll check for you.
Okay.
Black bolts.
Oh, that's perception. Wrong one. It's actually the same modifier, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Perception scene, yes. Int versus agility.
Beat it.
So 20, 18, 20 versus agility is, yes, 3 hits.
And 2d6, so that'll be 3d2d6s, right? Just make us roll.
6d6.
6d6. Okay. I 2 6
17. All right, got it.
and it looks like you see GiGi stands, swings his sword, just barely hits, scraping what does he look like again? Scraping one of the metal pieces of armor. And as also she pulls out her Diabolus medallion, sewn it off and blasted 3 bolts of shadow bolts at her, hitting her. And I think she's going to say something. And she says, "You look like a shrimp," because he kind of does to me.
Oh my god, you're right!
Shrimply wimply.
Your words mean nothing to me, heretic.
I can see you cry, bitch.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Who's going next?
I haven't
Well,
my
it has
turn
to
yet.
be Oh, wait, yeah,
Go
either
ahead.
one of you.
You want to go, Eena?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to. Since I'm literally just standing next to her with my hand on her shoulder this whole time, I'm going to move my hand down. I'm going to try and grab one of those fleshy nubs, like the fleshy like rosebud on her chest, and try and rip one of those off. And I'm going to cast Life Drain,
All right.
which is a will attack roll against its strength. Oh, error. Get out of here. I'll just do it manually.
Yeah, we're doing it live. You know how we do. 13 plus, so 14 versus it was your will, right? It's not a +1.
My will again.
Is your will?
My will's not that high. It's pretty low.
Okay, so that is a miss.
Oh,
Wait, we have another boon in the pool. You can use that.
Yeah, I can use that boon. And it adds 5 on top of that.
A 19 hits their strength.
So, okay, they take 9 damage, and I heal 9.
Excellent.
And basically, I grab that flesh from that fleshy leaf from her chest. I just pull it off. I rip it right off her, and then just eat it and heal.
And then they will take their next turn as you are close to her. I tricked you the whole time, Lethe. I never saw you as a mother. I never saw you as a sister. I never saw you as family. I used you to gain this divinity, and now you will suffer. First swing. 28 versus defense.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Second swing. 29 versus defense.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So it'll be a total.
But it hits. But I use Thimble Rig to see if it hits me or my duplicates.
That's correct.
Okay, so first one, it is 7, so that's 16 or less. So it hits one of my duplicates, and then for the second one, see if it hits that one. It hits me. The second one hits me.
Okay, the first swing slashes into one of your river forms. The water rains down to this arena floor as the second slash slashes into you, dealing 12 points of damage.
Sheesh.
Going with the last 3 dice there. Makes sense. That was Astrid's turn. Who is next?
I
Yes, we
believe
know
I am
now.
the final one who is able to go so far. So, let us see. How close is everyone to Astrid currently?
About
Right now, I'm away a little bit, short range.
I would say Lethe and GiGi are basically like close up, and then you and Sticky are about, short range away.
Okay, so I won't do what I think I'm doing. Okay.
You can always move. Drink, yes, thank you.
I can always move, however, it is not me that is the worry here.
It's always me in your range of attack.
Well, I don't want to delete you from existence.
Yeah. Okay. Please don't hurt me.
So instead, what I'm going to do is... There is actually very little that I can do right now that won't end up possibly mortally wounding 2 of our teammates. So instead, all that I'm going to cast is Scintillating Worms. So it is a will attack roll against the target's agility. So do you just want me to roll will? A 13 versus agility. You are muted. Sorry.
That will hit. Nah.
That will hit. So, as Eena stands there, she seems quite battered and bruised, but she manages to coalesce energy within her right palm and fires a incandescent tendril towards Astrid, just sliding into the crevices and the eyes of the mask as... Well,
Thanks.
unfortunately,
Why?
as I just feel too weak, there's the image of her within my mind, those glowing eyes, the form, as Astrid feels the chaotic energy, as until the end of the turn, they make attack and challenge rolls with 3 boons.
First you heal her, now you buff her? On which side are you?
I'm on the dice's side, unfortunately.
I told you
It's
to
so
join
clever.
me. All right, Sticky.
It's my turn. Okay. Actually, I think I might use my turn. Well, okay. So, I do have healing potions in my inventory. Can I drink one of those?
As a triggered action, I forgot to tell everybody, but all the healing potions you have, you should have at least 2. They will be the syringe variety, so you can use a triggered action to pump it up.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use my triggered action to use one of the healing syringes and just like pop it into my arm and feel like a rush of adrenaline through my body again.
I would also like to do the same, please.
Yes.
Very much, please, please. How much do you heal again?
Your healing rate.
Yeah, triggered action, so I don't think I've used mine yet, so I'll probably do that as well.
We get a scene of the camera circling around as everyone pulls out syringes and stabs them into themselves.
And then you know what? I guess I will attack without the combat fate then. And I will just try to bring it down a little bit more, because I don't want to be in this domain anymore. So let's see. That's like 1 trickery. Yeah. I still got it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's that's as I kind of just throw the syringe away. I come towards her again. Don't worry, I have enough movement for short range, and I just do 1 clawed uppercut into her fucking face, or mask or whatever.
Roll me a d6.
Drei.
All right, as you bring your claw into her and slash down, you see the blood trickle out from the wound, cauterizing as soon as the flames slash into it. And then you see from her skirt, all the tendrils start to writhe as a giant glob of blood shoots out from what could be considered her womb. And as this giant blood glob splatters on the ground, we see the bloody, desiccated corpse of Dua. And for a moment, Astrid is stunned. Sticky, with 3 Banes, you can now attempt to wrest control of hell from Astrid.
Can I use a trickery?
Of course.
Still not enough.
And have you exploited opportunity? I don't think so.
No. Should I try again? Just force it? Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna attack her again. I want this bitch a little bit more weak.
All right, go for it.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
It's a little bit weaker this time because I can't use trickery here. Because I already used it. Twice.
But
so as I kind of just so it kind of looks like I'm kind of like grabbing into thin air, and like you see like that there is some kind of like energy surrounding my hand, and I kind of to claw into reality, trying to open up Eena's domain, but it's still Astrid's influence is still a little bit too strong. So I take the same hand and like rip it out of the reality tear, and I just slash her across the face with it.
She screams and then implodes upon herself, forming a little bit higher than everyone. And at the end of the round, she looks down to you, Sticky, wags her finger at you, and at the end of the round, she reaches into her ear and looks at you, Eena, as she pulls out a scintillating worm and slaps it onto the ground. And we're at the beginning of the next round. Who wishes to go first?
I will go first.
Go for it.
Okay, because I'm literally sitting right next to her, and I see Eena really wants to do something, I'm going to, just before I move, I'm going to, once again, use a Consume Memories on her, or at least attempt to.
All right.
All right, 18.
That'll work. And as you do this, the same thing as last time. You lash out with your tongue and pull out, this time, the soul, the spirit of war. As you do this, I didn't describe it the first time, but as the same with death, as you pull this spirit out of their ear, a blood clot, huge, slaps onto the ground, and now we see the desiccated, bloody corpses of Cardinal Abernathy, Cardinal Titus, and Dwa on the ground. Sticky, you can use this opportunity with no banes to wrest control of hell.
Hell yeah, I will do. I'm just gonna... Oh, this time, okay, so this time, I kind of jump back a little, and with both hands, I kind of just, like, grab into the air, and, like, you see, like, the whole, like, ground is shaking, and, like, there's, like, sparks flying out of like what seems to be holes in the air, like right next to my hands, and as it does, like there's like as if like glass shatters around me, and like slowly the reality of Astrid falls apart, and we see Eena's personal hell rising from my hands, and you can describe what we see. Eena.
So as you do this, Sticky, you see the Colosseum begin to fall around us as you break this reality. The sky going black, the surroundings going black, but as you see coffins steadily float in from the void surrounding us, creating sort of a little wall from the void, each opening in succession, and each inside an image from my past. Orpheus, myself, and within the center of the room rises a stone tomb, red heart glowing on the surface as veins can be seen throughout the room. It's my mother's heart, as the entire area is bathed in a deep red glow.
And wow, within your personal paradise, Eena, your chaotic destruction reaches maximum capacity. You do not need to make a will challenge roll to not attack your friends. And also, while in your personal hell, Eena, you can expend a spell, a chaos spell, to turn any D6 die roll to the number of your choice. And now we begin this round, a new round. The last round is over. This round begins in your personal hell. Eena, would you like to go first?
Give them hell, Eena.
When you say expend a spell to do a d6 roll, does this include damage?
Yes, any D6. As long as you expend this chaos spell, mark it from your sheet. You can change any dice roll, attack roll, anything, as long as it's a D6.
So, starting off the round then, I am still in chaotic destruction. So,
and it goes to maximum all across your personal hell. Nothing is safe from your chaotic destruction while in your hell.
So, how far apart would you say us four and Astrid are? Are we sort of in the same positions that we were?
Pretty much, yes.
So, what I'm going to do then is, whilst in my personal hell, you're going to see something begin to form behind Astrid, as she is fairly high up. It's quite a bit away from her, you know, it's a good, I'd say 9 yards behind her, as I begin to cast Singularity. So, let us see. Each creature in the area, so Astrid would be the only one in the area. So, make me a strength challenge roll with 1 Bane, and I believe, do we have a Bane in the pool?
We have 3 Banes, so you know what?
2 Bane.
Use another Bane. Although remember, she has 2 fortunes.
Which she is going to use one right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the creature is moved to the origin point away. Okay, so that means that it is going to last 1 round. So at the moment, there is merely what feels like a coalescence of energy about 9 yards behind Astrid. So it's sort of standing there, humming within the air, as that will be the end of my turn.
All right. No one wants to go next. Astrid.
I mean, Astrid is going to go next. We all know it.
Yes. So, now with the souls taken from her, she screeches, "No! I shall bring about the great apocalypse. I am the progenitor of Armageddon." And all 6 swords release from her body and start spinning behind her like an Ouroboros spinning around, and she leaps into the air and comes down, crashing down again. Sticky, Lethe, give me agility challenge rolls.
Too fast for you.
Too fast. You take no damage and are not knocked back. And she hisses and goes ahead and takes her next turn. 2 of the swords come flying at you, Sticky. The other 2 come flying at you, Lethe, as the final 2 still spin around her body.
Do I make another agility challenge roll, or?
This will be an attack. She is doing an attack roll against the both of you. Anything else? Yes. That is against Sticky and against Lethe.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Gosh.
All right, as 2 swords fly down at you, Sticky, penetrates past your flesh, sticking into the ground. You take 10 points of damage, and the other flies at you, Lethe, dealing 8 points of damage. The other 2 fly at you, penetrating into the ground, and then they begin to glow, dissipate, and then you see behind Astrid all 6 swords return, spinning violently before slowing down. Who goes next?
Me?
Go for
Do
it.
it.
Okay. Gigi's gonna hit with a sword again.
That is a hit.
First thing, damage. Second thing, was that? Yep, 1 more damage. And when I'm gonna cast Black Bolt to the Underworld. Which is 3 interact chance rolls. I forgot about last turn, but I can move her. I also roll to move her if I do land a hit.
Got it.
16, 23. Oh my days, why can I not roll like on attack rolls as well?
All
Oh,
3
no.
black bolts of the underworld hit.
So 6, right? Yeah, oh god. 1.
And let me double
6.
check too, because there may be some 20 pluses here. At least 3. Let's see. Versus against the target's agility. Okay, agility. Yeah, so these are all going to deal 1d6 extra damage. So that's going to be 9d6 from that spell.
Wait, I'm dumb. Cause I have empowered symbol, so I do an extra damage. When you cast a spell from a distant you chose with icon of faith, it deals damage. It deals 1d extra damage, so that'll be 1d9. Oh my god.
10d6.
10. Okay. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Roll
6,
all
7,
those
8.
dice.
Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just make a saw.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fuck.
Astrid.
Yeah.
And has moved 1d6 yards away from you. So I'm gonna roll another dice, and that's how fast he moves back. And I'm gonna push it back into the singularity question
Towards
mark?
the singularity.
And I'm gonna describe it as, you know, as try to hit both Leaf and Sticky. I feel like GT just wants up out of nowhere. Camera zooms into her as he swings his sword into the stomach of Astrid. Icona's black bolts also hit at the same time, moving her backwards into the singularity.
And because Astrid re-entered the singularity, or enters that area, must make a challenge roll with 1 bane. So make me another strength challenge roll with 1 bane when you can.
All right.
Eat shit, shrimp.
So that'll cancel out 2 of her boons, so she will have 1 boon on this strength challenge roll.
Hey, we could give her a bane as well.
I don't think this matters.
I do not think it would.
And for my triggered, I want to heal.
Do it.
Just click on the diamond shape. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Double click on the diamond, yes. Excellent. All right, we see as the bolts hit one after another, pushing Astrid back. The spinning swords behind Astrid's back slow down with each hit until she gets knocked back into the singularity. She tries to collect herself. We get a shot of her looking the singularity, the colors just enveloping. She's looking around, trying to gather her focus as the swords start to spin once more. Who is going next?
Lethe, do you still have your turn?
I think so. I just realized something too. At level 9, I get Spell Thief Mastery, which means every time I use it, I succeed, and I didn't realize that. So, whatever. That's fine. It's my fault.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I am going to cast Husk on her. And so I make an instant attack roll against the target's will. That's a 19 against her will.
Just makes it.
Oh. Okay, and the target takes 66 plus 3 damage. So she takes 28 damage. And basically how this works is because of like me doing those things before when I was taking those souls out of her and I was putting my water into her, there's still residue water and it's like steam. It just sort of evaporates from her and sucks out and goes back towards me, away from her, away from the singularity, back to my body. And it does all of that damage to her.
I shall not be defeated. Who's next?
I'm the last one. Okay.
I have a question first.
You said 3 feet, right? Or 3 yards?
3 feet.
Yeah.
Can I quickly ask, can I change any d6 or only my own d6?
Any D6.
Okay.
Okay, so what I want to do, I see my opportunity, and I'm just so, you know what? I don't care anymore. I want Astrid to be completely erased from existence. So I'm gonna storm towards her, and I'm going to grab her face again and try to shove it. Like I'm gonna do an attack. Let's see if I hit. I do hit. So as I grab her face with my claws, I kind of just, you know, like my fingers kind of claw into her mask, and I use my ability where I can, you know, my maneuvering strike, as I strike her and I shove her 3 yards into the singularity. Also, I think like I also have to do the singularity saving whatever. What, right?
I believe you do, because it says any creature.
Yeah. So I kind of just, you know, push myself and her into the singularity. It's a, what is it? Strength saving throw or whatever?
A strength challenge roll, yes.
Plus, you do have your own personal fortune.
I do. But I
It's a
succeed.
success, they are
Also,
both
I want that boon deleted from her. That's going to be a bane.
What happens on a failure then, Eena?
On a failure, the creature is moved 2d6 towards the origin point and cannot move away for its duration. So, let me... So, it is moved 4 towards the origin point, but it cannot move away from the origin point. So, Astrid is now in the origins of this essentially black void with a coalescence of light surrounding it. So, Sticky just narrowly manages to avoid it. But if any creature reaches that point, they take 10d6 damage. Would you wish for me to roll?
Oh, she takes 10d6 damage right now?
She takes 10d6 damage from just reaching the center.
So she's not in the center right now.
She is in the center because I believe she was 3 feet away from it.
Yeah.
so-
You know what?
Exactly.
Let's roll some damage together because I have not rolled my damage yet.
Before I'm rolling as well because I forgot something. Okay. So she is safe from your chaotic destruction. I forgot to roll that at the start of that round, so get that out of the way. I want to be honest there. So she dodges the chaotic destruction, but as she dips, Sticky is able to latch on and throw her towards this singularity. So Sticky, you dealt a total of 11, 12, 16, 22, 24, 27.
Add an additional 5. 4. Add an additional 9 to that as I change the 1 and a 2 to a 6. Expending 2 casts.
So add how much?
A 9, so 1 into 6 and a 2 into 6.
All right. So another 9. Got it.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fuck.
36 damage. However, there's a lot of 1s in there. So let's change all of those 1s to 6s. So add an additional, I don't know, 15 damage for me. I believe from turning those. Yeah, 5, 10, 15.
Got it.
Just die already.
So as Astrid is swirling in the center of this singularity, being held in place by just this pure absence of anything, really.
Well, At the end of the round, she uses her last divine ability to close the singularity. And as it dissipates, as she gains her ability to move once more, Sticky, Queen of Hell, do you wish to change the battlefield?
I'm gonna go into my own personal hell again.
I would also like to ask, does this count as the singularity spell ending, or is it completely nullified? Because it does have an ending effect.
Oh.
Ooh, I will allow it because it sounds cool.
So, when the singularity is forcibly closed, the energy that it has contained causes the clot to explode, dealing additional damage. So, each creature must now make a strength challenge roll who is within the area of the singularity for me.
And what happens on a failure?
On a failure, the target falls prone or just takes half the damage on a success. So,
We're gonna go ahead and succeed for the final time.
So both of you take half damage from the following, which is 4d6 damage at a 16, so both take 8 damage.
Got it.
So as it explodes, I kind of get, astronaut. We kind of get like exploded together, like throwing back, and as that happens, I just as if I was grabbing into a wall, I kind of just grab it to both of my sides, and like there's claw marks in reality, as like you see clearly there's like the red landscape again, and the claw marks kind of burst open again, and your surroundings change to the lava field with the showered palm trees again. Can I summon my friend now?
If you decide to give up your ability to exploit opportunity, yes, you can summon one of two allies.
I cannot summon both?
Not in the same round.
Oh, okay. So, how hurt are you all?
I've been on the verge of death for a very long time.
I've taken 1/3 of my health, a little over.
I'm fine.
You know what? That's still enough. I'm gonna summon Michael to the field.
Yes!
Let's go!
There he comes.
Woo!
As he's just already there as I summon my own world. Like he's there, ready to heal us.
Oh yeah, as you do this, what does it look like when you summon Cardinal Michael?
So, like, as the world around you changes, you see that, like, in the distance, there's like this dot that kind of like vanishes really quickly, and then kind of gets someone like to the battlefield as well. Or the fucking music is killing me right now. And he's kind of just appears really like and there's like little flames coming off of him. This is not how I imagined it, but okay.
And as Cardinal Michael appears from this light, he looks at the four of you with a concerned look as he looks back and looks up to Astrid and begins to monologue.
Oh God.
Astrid, divinity isn't a blessing. As far as I'm concerned, I believe it's a sin. Maybe even the original. And I said it before, and let me elaborate, Astrid. The real blessings are the friends we made along the way. The real blessings are the family. And he turns and looks at all you, born to or chosen. The real friends are the ones, the real blessings are the friends and family that pick you up when you're down and help you out when you need it the most. That's the real blessings, Astrid. No cap. Mass heal. And he begins to glow, and as he glows, these beams of light shine down on the four of you, and you all four heal your healing rate twice.
I fucking love Cardinal Michael.
Oh my god. Bless this man.
And then, as he disappears, Astrid is stunned for a moment. So, who wishes to go next?
Anyone but me.
I'll try something once again. All right. Feeling the based blessing of Cardinal Michael, I'm empowered, and I sploosh myself towards Astrid. And once again, I try and do a consume memories just to see what else she's got in there to take. Let's make the intellect roll. Oh, zoinks.
She slaps your tongue out of the way, unless...
I mean, we do have 2 more fortunes, all right? But
Yeah.
it depends if the gang wants me to use that. Since I've
If
used...
you want to.
Yeah. All right, gang. Let's take another thing from her. I don't know why I did the D20. I mean, fortune.
All right. So you're able to take her memory of some of her ability. Roll a d6.
4.
All right. So the power that she's been using to fly up and slam onto the ground and knock you prone and take the opportunity to slash at you, you can feel that ability. You can see it in your mind, and she forgets that she has that. So she's floating there, looking ready to take to the sky to come crashing down on you again, but... What was that?
Sit down, girl.
And then, when you say that, a realization comes upon her, and she points her finger towards you and just yells, "You!" And then...
I do a backflip and move away from her.
And she will follow you, because she has 2 turns this round, and she can throw up to 4 swords during this attack. So she is going to attack you twice, Lethe, on her first turn.
Also, just a question: are these attacks spells, or are they just normal weapon attacks?
These are just floating swords flying at you, so no spell this time.
Okay.
You have benefited from quarter damage for a while now. All right, the first 2 swords. A 12 versus defense.
That misses.
Curse you, daughter of devil. The next 2 swords.
Okay. That hits, but I'm going to use that to vanish and teleport away from her. So when I vanish, I go invisible.
So as it slashes into you, the 2 swords crashing into the ground and then disappearing and begin spinning back behind her as well. As soon as the blades cut flesh, Lethe is gone.
Yeah, they still damage me though, so that's 10 damage.
Yes.
Don't run away from your sister, Lethe.
Who's next?
I can go next if you guys want.
Go for it.
Would it be an action to get a vibe check to see able to like see if she's like hurt, or if she's just like, you know, is she close to dying? Just wondering. Would that be an action or would that?
I will tell you not exactly, but she is like, you can tell she's probably halfway dead.
No mames. Okay, I guess I need to lower health more. I'm gonna hit with my sword. Well, GT's gonna hit with a sword. Too good. That's not a hit, isn't it?
Just barely miss.
Fuck.
We do have another boon
Do you want me to?
Or you
Should I
could-
use it?
if you want to.
Have to get a 4, 5, or 6 to turn this into a hit.
4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah. I always forget how the boons work in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Do you have a boon to waste? If you have a boon
Yeah.
to waste, I do it. Okay.
Yeah,
Why not?
go for it.
I believe in the
This is
heart
the
of
last
cards.
battle. There we go.
It's a hit now.
Yay! I'm gonna do damage. So just yeah, damage. 5 extra damage. 6, and I'm gonna cast a spell, a quirky spell. I'm gonna cast Strangling Twin on her. You infuse target magic animated. What that do again? Yeah, has to guess a success. Has to do an agility challenge roll, or it's grabbed.
All right, agility challenge roll coming up. She makes it.
I'm gonna impose one bane on her.
That will
From the denizens of hell.
right. That will negate the 5th. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She just makes it.
Damn it.
Okay, I think that's the end of my turn.
But what does it look like as you conjure this shadow? The shadow is still following her now.
We could also give her a bane because we have a bunch of banes in the pool to get rid of that one.
Oh right, yeah. Actually, you know what? 2 banes.
All right, she fails.
So she is grabbed. Okay, so I feel like again, GD's kind of not purposely sneak attacking, but like every time, like, you know, as a distract attack at someone else, GD somehow just comes in, hits her with a sword in the arm or in the stomach, and this time it's in the arm. As he does, his shadow, her own shadow, kind of becomes alive, and you see it kind of like launches up and grabs her like around the neck to grab onto her.
She hisses as this shadow wraps around her. Go ahead and roll your damage for the shadow.
Oh, 3d6. Bloody hell.
Nice. Bloody hell indeed. The hell battlescape is covered in blood during this battle. Is there someone who wishes to go next?
Who else has their turn still left?
I already
Do I
went.
have my turn? Or
Yes.
because,
Stiggy and
okay.
Eena, you still have your turn.
Well,
And
I will
Astrid.
go first then.
Okay.
So what I am going to do is, once again, I'm going to look up towards Astrid as I cast Chromatic Lance. So it is will against agility. Never mind. So
There's
the
still a
spell-
fortune in the pool, right?
There is, but
Is
I
it
don't know
one?
if this is valuable enough to spend a fortune on.
But doesn't it double all damage?
It can. That's the thing. It can double all damage. There's
Do it,
a
use-
secondary effect to it.
Use the last fortune. Oh, it can? Okay, never mind.
There is a 50-50 chance that it makes them take half damage.
Or take no damage, or what?
Half.
No, it's just half damage or double damage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's it. So yeah, no,
Nah.
it's fine. It's fine. My attack fizzles out.
As the chromatic lance flies towards Astrid, she does a pirouette, or however it's pronounced, and spins around the lance. We get a slow shot of the lance, the incandescent colors sparkling past as she turns and looks towards you, Eena. And she begins her turn. I believe you are not in your personal hell still, but I believe you are close enough for your chaotic destruction to affect her.
Does it stay at its maximum?
No, it'll be at 2 yards.
It will be at 2 yards. So if she is within that range, then. And if she is within 1 yard of me, there is another.
She is able to dodge out of
Wait.
this. If you shall not join me, if you do not wish to taste godhood, chaos mage, then you shall face my extreme divinity. As she cast a spell at you, Eena. The same spell that young Astrid cast earlier, as a bolt of white, thick lightning comes streaking down towards you, Eena. Give me an agility challenge roll.
A 15.
A 15, so you will not be dazed and you will take half of 6. So enjoy 3 points of damage as this lightning strikes down.
You call that divinity? Oh, you're so wrong.
Curse you all. How can this be? Stiggy, the last of the round.
I'm, well, let's roll. Let's roll for see what's happened. Wait, I have more boons.
That'll
That looks
turn
a
it
little
to a
bit
hit.
As Astrid is attacking Eena, I kind of just for flavor, I'm gonna jump on her back, and I will grab one of her swords actually, and that sword could, like, I don't know, it will like burst into flames for a moment, and I will cut her with it. I'm gonna cut her with her own weapon, just for flavor.
For flavor, yeah. And as you grab onto the sword, we get a shot of you, Sticky, grabbing onto it, right? And you begin to spin around, like with the other sword spinning, but you're able to wrench it from its momentum, and as it lights into flame, you stab it into a, I shall not be martyred by you!
And then I let go of the sword because I believe it's made out of iron or something, and it kind of hurts my hand, so
Yes.
I'm gonna let go of it actually.
Right,
But
right.
I wanted to stab her with her own sword.
And then it glows and disappears and rejoins the 6 spinning swords behind her. So that's 9, that's 15, 21, 22, 23, 28, 30 damage. I hope I'm doing quick maths right.
Quick math.
I mean, 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1 is 3. I got that down.
There you go. Yeah, that's my action and movement and everything.
Well, Sticky, Queen of Hell, at the end of this round, do you wish to change the battlefield?
Not yet. I'm gonna do as the next turn begins, as I'm like kind of jumping off of Astrid's back. I look towards are the corpses still here? The death and famine and war.
Sure, they're in the crater currently.
Okay. Like I will look towards those three corpses, and I will kind of raise my hand up, and as it does, the corpses kind of like float into the air, and I will close my fist, and these corpses kind of like they mesh together into a bloody pulp, and then there's like this blood explosion, and out of that explosion comes Abaddon.
Yeah.
The boy.
And you can do whatever you want with Abaddon. He's yours.
And as Abaddon steps from the blood and shakes it off, the blood just cascades off of him. His horns blaze a flame, and he takes his blackened great sword, hangs it over his shoulder, and says, "They always say it's just one more job." And then he leaps into the air and brings down his sword like a flaming meteor coming down into Astrid, and she will need to make a challenge roll.
I'm gonna impose the last bane on her that we have in the pool.
All right, this will be at 1 boon then.
Damn it.
So she will still take damage, but it will be half damage. Oh, I tried to roll it on Abaddon. Sorry, let me move Abaddon. And she will take half of 25. She will take 12 points of damage as Abaddon crashes down into her. A streak of flame as soon as he lands, like a streak of flame, like the tail of a comet, just flies through the air. And as he crashes down, forming a new crater, he disappears.
In flames.
In flames. I'm sure I have flames ready. There we go. In flames.
Okay, and actually, now I would like to change the hellscape if I'm allowed to.
I was doing it at the end of the round, but I will allow it.
Okay, who wants to be next again?
But since you're doing it during the round, give me a will
I will
challenge.
use my action.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Give me a will challenge to do it, or use your action.
No, I'll use my will. Yeah, okay, nice. I'm badass. So as Abaddon crashes into her and bursts into flames again and goes off wherever he was before, I kind of just open my hand again and snap my fingers, and we are in. You know what? I'm gonna roll a d4. There's nothing like a d4, but I can roll myself.
Well, I mean, if you're not gonna change to yours, you can always roll a d6, and it'll be a d3.
Oh, right, yeah, right. So that would be a 2. So that's
No, that'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be a 1. Yeah, that'll be a 3. That'll be a 2. My bad. Yeah, you're right. Bless you.
Okay. So that would be GiGi's hell. We go back to the bones. Blood and bones. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
GiGi. What does it look like as we travel back? Your bone behemoth was destroyed, changing to the Astrid's realm. Your bone behemoth is gone, but you being in this presence of this divinity, you feel empowered. You feel like you could do the same thing, summon another creature, but you could probably empower it to create something more powerful. And what does it look like when you switch to your hell and summon this undead being?
Sorry, can you repeat that? The music got. Can you repeat
Yeah, basically
that again?
describe how you switch to your hell and create / summon / animate this more powerful undead that you should know.
Yeah. So, I think we go back to the skeleton realm. Bones everywhere. Same old, same bones. A bit more shard pieces. I think GT is gonna use summon her behemoth, animate Hood's corpse. Because I think it's cool as fuck.
And as you do it, you feel the presence of your previous patron. As you do this, you feel the power of hell and necromancy and Diabolus.
Okay, first thing, am I summoning Diabolus to the skeleton? Because that's fucking metal as fuck.
Holy shit, this is metal as fuck!
It's a metal fuck! Feeling his power.
I'm so turned on right now.
I could feel my the necromancy energy, the sword kind of struggling with hold, bursting through the ground. Diabolus' corpse crawls out. And it's just like Diabolus, but a little bit more fucked and a little bit more metal. It's alright.
Yeah, and do you wish for them to attack now?
Fuck yeah.
All right.
I want him to attack. I want him to attack Astrid.
All right. Please describe what it looks like. So I just dubbed it Grand Melee, but describe how. Damn.
I do not accept. I will spend the last fortune on that.
I mean, the
I was
first
about to say,
the first swing both times were freaking ones for your summon minions.
It's gonna be the same thing. It's like bones forming, not enough muscle mass yet. And I think as he attacks, all you hear is hit him.
And the
he's gonna raise his hand and
the Queen of Hell wills it that this remnant of Diabolus hit. So any kind of move, what does it look like? Wrestling move or anything as...
I will the fortune will be basically my blessing. I will shoot some very warm fire towards the green glowing necromantic Diabolus, and it will be a swirl of like red and green fire around him, so he has like the power to do anything right now.
So what does the attack itself look like, GiGi? What does Diabolus do to Astrid?
that's like a sick fire punch. That's what I can think of. It's so metal.
Hell yeah.
And then as the green flaming punch crashes into Astrid, the mask slides off her face for a moment, and we see underneath, we see her eyes. We see blood red eyes. We see tears of blood streaming down her face, blood coming from her mouth. She quickly grabs the mask, readjusts, covers her face, and takes the damage. She wishes to go next. Astrid, she has 2 rounds 2 turns this round. I killed you once already. And she will attempt to banish Diabolus from existence with her action. Diabolus will need to make a strength challenge roll.
Is this banishment a spell?
No, it is a special ability. Alright, so it's going to be a strength with 3 band. But Diabolus, the corpse of Diabolus is strong and withstands it as she tries to grab his horns and shoot light down his body. The green glow from the flames for a moment starts to lighten to a sickly light green glow, but Diabolus, with the power of hell and Sticky and GiGi, the flames begin to darken green once more, and Diabolus's dead eyes look at Astrid. No! Be gone, monster! Who's next?
Can I go next?
I hear no objections.
I have no objections.
Okay, I'm gonna storm to Astrid as she lays hand on my husband. So I'm gonna attack her this time. 18 should hit.
Yes.
So basically same move as I did before. I kind of just grab her face again. I'm so furious right now, and I'm going to pull her away. And I just say, "You do not touch my husband." There you go. As I also do a maneuvering strike, so I kind of just shove her away from him, while also kind of just, jumping with her.
Nice, beautiful, beautiful. And as you wrench her away from the undead shade form of Diabolus risen and slash into her, you see the wounds where she had released the swords from her body are just bleeding profusely. You see more blood trickling down. It is like a rain, a crimson rain upon the battlefield of hell as Astrid is weakened more and more. And who wishes to go next?
I'll go next.
Yeah, defend your dad.
Oh, do not touch father. And I swim up towards her, my 3 copies, and we swirl around as I get behind her, and I once again try and consume her memories. Zam!
Nice.
All right. As you take in this memory, the ability, her celestial power, the lightning bolt, the spells, the holy spells are eaten, devoured from her memory. Her divinity seems not so powerful now.
You will always be a mortal, daughter.
And I move away with the rest of my movement.
Excellent, excellent. She takes a moment to try to gather her thoughts. GiGi, you've only summoned Diabolus. You still have your turn in action. Eena as well.
Indeed. I mean, do you want to go first, or?
It's up to you.
Okay, well, tell me if you've heard this one before. So thanks to my spell recovery from a good long while ago, I have another casting of this. So I will cast Chromatic Lance once again. and I doubt that will hit. Is that right? Against
Don't you have like
agility.
boons or something for that?
I mean, do we have any boons?
Oh, I was talking about private boons, but I don't think we have
I do not
anything
think I
anymore.
have
We are
any.
kind of out of everything. Oh, there's a boon.
But are we? There is, in fact, a boon in the pool.
Is this versus
So-
agility?
This is, and I don't think that's gonna help.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Once again, my chromatic lance fizzling out.
GiGi, as the lance flies past Astrid, she tries to switch over, twirl around Diabolus, and is looking towards you, GiGi. She is taking her final turn this round, and you like to play with swords, little girl. Taste my steel, as 4 swords come your way, GiGi. The first being a 29 to hit. The second, a 27.
They don't hit. No, I'm joking. They hit. They have to do a GOT challenge roll
No,
because I got bone armor. Huh?
she will. She will, but you first will take 28 points of damage.
I'm still standing.
I'm still standing.
I'm still standing.
And as the swords crash into you, the debris, the shrapnel of your bone armor flies at her, and she is able to dodge out of the way. Now it is your turn, GiGi, the final person in this round.
Is that?
You know that
Crit?
hits.
But is that a crit?
Does it beat her defense by 5? It does.
Let's fucking go. Shit, I don't really have many spells that can do good damage, so I guess I'm just gonna keep hitting her. 1, 2,
10,
3.
16. Quick mass. 20.
As GG get hit by the swords, I think it's his forces to stand, spit out blood. Is that all you've got? And he hits her with a sword, striking downwards with all he's got into her shoulder.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, at the end of the round, Sticky Queen of Hell, do you wish to change the battlefield?
Who does anyone want to be in the personal hell?
Just a quick question. You said that ability I had, my personal hell, was just once per day, so per this entire combat, so I
Yes.
can't use it again?
Correct.
Okay. Probably not me then.
But no, actually, in this new, with the divinity flowing around you, you are able to do it one more time. Just like
Yeah,
GG.
if we want a defensive turn, it would be good to go into my defensive round. It would be good to go into mine if we want to like heal up or something.
Do you guys need to heal up?
Yeah. We could hold it off if you think GG's fine.
I could take another hit.
Okay.
But
Let's do chaos then. We are going to
Yeah.
back into Eena's. Or actually, you know what? How far is like I kind of want to do an experiment. Actually, I want to combine all our hells right now.
Oh, that will definitely.
I'm having enough of this charade. I want Astrid to be dead, and I want all of us to be at our max power. So I'm gonna use like, I don't know, my action and like whatever What can I use? Like, I want to use my action to fully commit to combining our personal health right now.
All right. Since I love the idea. It sounds really cool. If you spend your action for the next round as well as roll with 4 Banes, you can cancel some of them out. You can attempt to merge all hells together. Because it sounds badass.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I will just channel my power and I will combine the hells. Why not? So, can I use 2 of my trickeries then?
I'll allow it.
So that would be a 2 Banes, right?
Correct. Currently, yes.
Does anyone want to help me with that?
Yeah, I was gonna
Actually,
say.
you know what? I'm gonna yell out to all of you and say, I'm gonna do something really stupid. All right. Can you think of all your health together? I need some shared power right now.
Give you my energy, and I will to help. I will expend my my fifth level spell to try and help her out on this.
All right, that'll negate a Bane. So you're at net 1 Bane. What are you doing to help, GiGi?
I don't have any 5th level spells left. I got 1 4th level spell. Could I do that?
I'll allow it. That'll cancel out, and you're at net 0.
Oh, this sounds like my kind of party. Can I move behind Sticky and give her the powers of my chaotic destruction to make this work? And cancel it off myself?
I think it sounds cool. If you're willing to take some damage, Sticky, that will be 1 net boon.
How much damage are we talking about?
How much damage are we talking about? Eena.
A lot, but I don't also mind sacrificing a spell slot and just the effect of chaotic destruction because it sounds cool.
If you take the damage, Sticky, it will be an auto success. If you
How much damage is that?
if Eena
1d6 for each of my power points plus 1, so you would take 66 damage.
Oof. Oh, that's really hardcore. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go full cinematic on this. Let's fucking do it.
So what does it look like when Lethe, you expend your spell, GiGi, you expend your spell, Eena, you channel your chaos into Sticky?
Because I use my spell Cranial Burst, normally it uses hostile thoughts, but instead expending it to help her, I just give her positive thoughts. I could put the visual of our personal hells into her mind so she can see it as clear as day.
And GiGi, how does your magic help persist?
This is gonna be stupid, but fuck it. The spell I used was Void Tentacles. Could the Void Tentacles be like the stitches? I don't know. That's just my thought.
Beautiful.
hell yeah.
Stitching the hells together. Yes. And Eena, what is it? Yeah, go ahead.
With a mine, I force my hand against Sticky's back. All of the rainbow incandescent lightning shooting directly into her back, slowly falling off me as Sticky feels a mere drop of the power that envelops me as the chaotic magics help her rip the realities together.
You see Sticky, kind of like the flames that are coming from her, they are turning into these iridescent lights, and there's like her veins also light up, and I scream, but also like it's like the pain kind of wakes me up, like I embrace the power. I don't care. I don't care if it hurts me so much. And like my energy shoots out to all directions, and like the hells they open up, and each of you all have your powers in this domain now.
And GiGi's black tendrils stitch all these hells together. We see an ocean of water. Then, as the waves crash onto land, we see the beach, the wave crashes, and bones scatter from the waves. Crashes, bones. We see Eena standing over Sticky, hands on shoulder, channeling this chaotic energy within you. Everything goes dark, Sticky, and then everything goes bright. Every color. Astrid looks as all the hells converge. She tries to break free from the hells, tries to crack open the sky once more, and is unable to. For this round, for what you've done, for the damage you've taken, Astrid is unable to act first at any point. So, the soul of Diabolus, the shade of Diabolus is still here with you, walking from GiGi's hell. Eena, any spell, any D6 you can expend a chaos spell to change the number. Lethe, I will allow you any spell to enter into your mental fortress if you need to. Sticky, you can act as normal, though you've already used your 2 summons. You can act normally this round. I know I said it would take an action, but you channeled, you withstood Eena's chaotic energy, 20 points of damage. You are energized and powered. You cannot be stopped. Who wishes to go first in this round of combat?
Fuck her up. Anyone?
My Diabolus?
All right, Diabolus Risen will attack. And please describe what kind of crazy move Diabolus is going to do as they attack.
Sick. With 25. I think the wizard Diabolus picks her up and kind of suplexes her into the ground.
Beautiful.
So basically just, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, for people who don't know what suplex, he grabs her arm, put her on his shoulder, lifts her up and slams her down.
We hear the sound of all the bones on the ground. We didn't see any bones, but since all the hells are merged together, it looked like you were slamming her into the ocean, but then the ocean rattles with bones as Diabolus slams her into this endless ocean. Who goes next?
I can continue.
GiGi continues.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have 2 healing potions? Why? Quick question.
Yeah,
Or was it just one? Okay.
2 each.
And it's a triggered action.
Yes.
I would like to heal myself. Just quickly stab myself in the leg.
Beautiful.
And I'm going. Can I do a vibe check to see, like, is he fucked, like, near death, or like still at the halfway point?
You believe if you are all successful this round, this could be the final round.
Let's fucking go. I'm gonna hit with my sword.
That hits 20 plus.
5 over?
Yes.
Or just okay. I'm at this attack. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's the end of
Sorry,
my
that one
turn.
looks an awful lot like a 6 to me.
And as Diabolus suplexes
spits face to the ground. I think Gigi's gonna slam her sword down as he lands down, cut into it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Who wishes to go next?
One of you.
Okay.
I'm still kind of trying to grasp my own power right now.
Yeah. Okay. So while like she's been suplex, she's like on the ground. She's battered. I sort of run up, me and my duplicates, and we sort of do like the referee thing where she's like down the ground. She's been wrestled out, and we're like counting. Like I'm slamming on the ground. 1, 2, and as I do that, I'm going to try and take a memory from her. Okay.
That
I
does
don't know if
not
that's a
meet.
success or not.
That does not meet her intellect.
Don't know if we have any boons, so
Nope. We are
No
kind of
boons.
out of everything.
Okay.
Except for one Bane.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Eena and Sticky. Nope.
Just a quick question. That thing that you said I got, you said I can let a spell through my. What exactly was the? Could you explain that a bit more?
Yeah, you can expend the spell slot of 3rd level or higher to basically get a free round of buffing.
Okay.
But the thing
I
is,
can't really do that now.
yeah, most of your party is already gone, so it would be quite a waste.
Yeah. I will just use. Actually, no, I won't do anything. That's me.
All right, Eena, Sticky, we're getting down to the wire.
Let's attack together, if you want.
I mean, you
We can
did just,
attack or-
yeah, you did just charge her up, Eena.
How about you go? I've got your back. Finish her off.
I zoom towards Astrid and oh, I hope I hit because this is going to be epic. That looks good. So as I zoom to her this time, I'm not bothering with manipulating hell. I really run up to her. This is personal, and like the flames flare up, and it's all in the Eena colors as well. And I let off this huge like roar, and I kind of just run into her with my claw, with my right claw out, and I try to rip out her heart if it's possible. I don't know if she has one.
With the way that spells work, is it every time that a spell goes grey in Fantasy Grounds, it has no more castings?
Correct.
Okay, well, every single one of these will be a d6, so...
Will be at 6 damage. Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 castings. Okay.
If you allow me, Eena, as Sticky rushes, I'm picturing Eena like the Emperor from Star Wars, except for lightning, it's the rainbow lightning just empowering Sticky.
Indeed, that's actually entirely what I was thinking as well.
And as you rush up, Sticky, Astrid is rising up again after being suplexed. And as you rush towards her, she looks at you, screams, "No! It is my apocalypse to bring!" And as she says that, your claws rip into her chest. You pull out her beating heart. Her whole body lights up, glows in a holy light, and then explodes into a shower of glitter as we cut back to the combined hells. We see the body of young Astrid on the ground, the four of you approaching as she falls to the ground, as Sticky removes the heart from this deity. The broken and utterly defeated childlike Astrid lays there on the ground, and as her body hits the ground, the mask falls off, and we get a shot of your feet, Sticky, blood dripping from the heart in your hand as the mask clatters and rolls to your feet.
I kneel down and I pick up the mask.
And
As
you pick it up, Sticky, you can feel it. You can feel the power radiating from this mask. You can feel the blessings, the prayers, the divinity. You feel that if you put this mask on, Sticky, there's enough power that you can feel within it that you could perform one miracle, but you feel there's a cost, that this mask wants you to put it on, that if you do put it on, there is a chance that you may lose yourself. What do you do?
Oh my god. I turn towards the risen Diabolus, and there's like a tear running down my cheek. And I grab the mask with my hand, the heart still in the other one, and I will flare up again and I will crush both of them.
The heart crushes within your hands, raining blood around you. The mask, you charge up, squeeze. It feels like it takes every part of your being to squeeze, but the mask begins to crumple, and then explodes into golden glitter and showers to the ground.
Now that, Sticky, was a sign of true divinity. You are fit to be Queen of Hell.
So, my players, the threat of a holy war, the threat of a divine being bringing about the apocalypse is over. Your adventure, your journey has led you here, and now the world is yours. However you wish to proceed. The campaign is over, my friends, but please describe how you continue your life now that the threat of Armageddon has been quelled for the time being. And we can start in the back if you want and end with Sticky Queen of Hell if you wish. Eena.
I can do. I do have a question.
Go ahead.
After the certain events before this episode, is my father still with us?
You were able to rescue them, yes.
Ooh, that's a relief. So, with everything that has happened, with all of the changes, with all of the crazy solutions, experiments, hell, divinity, right now, the only thing that Eena wants is a nice, normal while at Lockhart Manor, taking care of her recovering father, seeing to the manor's restoration, the memories of wars and fights and the blood of Cravensworth scrubbed from the halls, and just one normal day. That's all she wants. One normal, regular day with her father once again.
And we open the next scene with that. Seeing you, Eena, returning to Lockhart Manor at night, greeted by your father at the front door. As you enter, the scene changes to the two of you in his study, poring over books as you tell him the tales of your adventure, and he records them down attentively. And then we have a scene of you, the dawn approaching, you staring at the window as dawn, rosy fingers stretch across the horizon. You close the blinds and help your father into his coffin, kiss his forehead goodnight, and close the lid. And we switch to GiGi's epilogue.
For GiGi, it's just going back to the church. I think taking over with Faust Faust moving up in the hierarchy of the church, whatever the church looks like now. I think that's it. I think she just kind of continue her days in the church as head. I don't know if we call the person who's the head of a church priestess.
Oh yes, and though Faust does not take your offer of moving up, Faust, we see the scene of you returning to Vanderbrunn, to the temple, the once temple of the new god. Faust welcoming you in and bowing to you, GiGi, as you take the altar and begin your sermon. We switch to your epilogue, Lethe.
With my father gone, because I was his right hand, I am now my new mother's right hand to do what she wishes of me, whatever that is. But on the side of serving her, the Goblin King and I, we start a little something. I get him so pregnant so many times. And that's basically her.
Beautiful, beautiful. We get that scene of Lethe taking her leave from Sticky Services as she turns the key counterclockwise 3 times, opening the door to the Goblin King's maze. Straight to the palace, past the maze. The Goblin King is there, welcoming you. And then we switch scenes to you, Lethe, sitting on the Goblin King's throne as many goblins of different shapes and sizes run about the throne room. The Goblin King enters with a litter of goblins, holding 2 in each arm, a third one crawling on his shoulder, a fourth one sitting on his head. As he looks to you and smiles, we switch to Sticky's epilogue.
First off, I kinda try to do all the changes for hell that I wanted to. I instruct all the workers, all the devils, Abaddon, Casada. I instruct them with everything they need to know about the new ways of purifying souls. You know, the pain is maybe one option out of many. And I am around for a while for hell on the throne, you know, kind of just trying my best to make this place running. But ever since that fight, Sticky was not her same. Like, you know, the death of Diabolus weighs heavily on her, and one day, when no one is around, when Lethe is with the Goblin King and Abaddon is doing whatever he does, same as Casada, same as Michael, you know, all the big officers that we have in hell. One day the throne is empty, and I walk through the landscapes of hell, seeking if there's any remains from Diabolus, and I will try to bring him back.
And we get that. We get those scenes of you ruling hell, enacting your plans. We see Casada and Abaddon hanging up their swords. We see lines of damned souls in line waiting for their turn at the group therapy sessions held by Cardinal Michael. We see you traveling through hell, trying to find that lost love, trying to bring back. But hell is not the same without your husband. And so, the final shot, if you allow, the final scene, we see the 4 sisters reuniting at the rebuilt Burning Cock, sitting around the normal table, reminiscing over the time you spent together and the time you spent apart. And the camera will slowly go upwards as the scene goes black, and then the title drops and the credits roll.
This was beautiful.
And we're back. Let me get the right song going. Yeah, thank you, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the finale, the whole campaign, but especially the finale. I hope you enjoyed the finale of Shadows Fall, Mask of God.
Hell,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm speechless right now. This was so sad and so fulfilling and so epic and like
Scary.
Oh no, like my frames are bad right now. Is the stream fucking up at the end?
yeah, the stream is a little bit fucking up, but it's okay. It's just
we got
now,
the
so-
main portion
still
done.
Yeah,
Just like
you're
tears.
good. Oh,
Right.
yeah, it was like tears.
Jeez.
It's like poetry. It rhymes. No, this was. Oh my god. Oh, wow. I have no fucking words to it. Like,
Mhm.
thank you, everyone, so much for this wild ride. I very much enjoyed it. More than that.
Thank you, everyone.
Hell.
Yeah.
It's such a good
Oh my
storyteller,
god,
Melly.
thinking I such a sad ending. You know what? There will be a chance where she has infinite time, so she gonna find Diabolus again. However long it takes.
However long it takes.
However long it takes. All right, so yeah, while the stream's still kind of good, I mean, let's do our goodbyes. I'll start us off. Thank you again, everyone, for joining and watching and you know, being a fan and joining me on this adventure. My players, everyone who tuned in to watch, everyone who checks out the YouTube. It means a lot, and this has been such a pleasure. And in the words of Cardinal Michael, I couldn't have done it without you, because I am blessed, for you are all based. No cap.
Gibbity.
We are blessed, for you are based.
Oh, so
But we
this
would
is-
not be based if you did not bless us with such a fucking good time.
Yeah. Is this the final words goodbye for
Yeah.
now? Well, then, I am Ruby the Lazy Goblin. It was a fucking honor to play Sticky. It was a wild ride. She was amazing. I love this character. But I'm gonna say it now. I can't wait to play the next campaign with all of you. We are already working on it, on the next campaign. And let me tell you, it's gonna be something different. It's looking so cool already, and I'm really looking forward to it. That's it. I have no more words.
Me. Wow. What a campaign. It's hard to think of words. I'm just very thankful that, like, halfway through the campaign, you, like, invited me in to play in such an amazing and fun story. It was so... It was fucking awesome to play with these characters, play in this world, play with this DM, and it's a cinematic experience in the TTRPG, which I didn't think was possible, but managed to pull it off. And God, I'm just, thank you for making such an amazing game experience, and story. Also, I didn't say, but I'm also a sexy gamer, and yeah, I'm also excited for the next campaign.
Hi, I'm Goku. No, I'm simple. It was fun, I guess. It was a bit of a fucking cheeky laugh, innit? Joking. I'm having a little mess. I enjoyed the game. Yeah, I think it's my second ever campaign in a tabletop game. It was fun. Can't wait to do more. Yeah.
And yeah, is that everything, GG?
Oh yeah, gamer.
So
Yeah.
just wanted to check. And yeah, honestly, thank you so fucking much, Nim, from like literally the entrance to me as a vampire, helping me flesh out my lore, like with the sessions with Dusk, and all throughout the entire campaign, you have provided an absolutely amazing experience from every moment to moment, and this world in specific will live very fondly in my memories because you just made everything come to life so fucking easily. Even from like remembering the first sacrifice in like the east side of Vanderbrunn, right at the beginning of the campaign, to like Bastet's home, to burning down fucking Gigi's house. What was his name? Bastet's death in the basement too. Or as well.
Christian.
Answer. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, his name was Christian.
Oh, Christian. I thought it was a
Oh.
question.
I thought it was Christopher.
Columbus? No. Hated
Christian
cats.
Oliver.
Fucking hated cats. But through everything, it has been an absolutely fucking outstanding campaign, and I have loved every single moment of it. So, thank you very, very much for giving us this experience. And I've completely forgotten everything I was going to say about me. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for letting me play Eena, much to the entire party's discretion and anger and occasional fear and, several other things. This character has been insanely fun to play and roleplay as and flesh out. It's been absolutely insane, this whole thing. So thank you very much.
Again, it was my pleasure. I had so much fun with this, and I couldn't have done it without you all. And thank you, Ruby, for all the amazing work that you've done for this. Thank you, Rainer, for stepping up and the amazing work you've done for this. GiGi, thank you for being so invested and creating your character and digging through the freaking lore and the books and just being such an awesome player. And Twixie, thank you again for joining and then popping up with some maps here and there that have been really cool. Hopefully we'll have more in the future. I just wanted a nice cinematic battle. Hopefully it was good. And thank you everyone. Z sticking around for a while, appreciate it, but I will miss people. Goblin Pink, thank you. Possum, thank you. Anax, coming in super early. Really appreciate it. Mad Monty, thank you for stopping by. Wabo, thank you for joining Wabo and watching. I really appreciate it. And anyone, Griffin, I see you. Afton, thanks again for the follow, Mara, and just thank you everyone. This has been awesome. Be on the lookout for this on the YouTube and hopefully the next few days, and then I will go on another hiatus until next year. Hopefully I will have a schedule up and we will continue working on season 3 of Shadows Fall.
Unlimited Worlds Unite.
Ooh woo, baby.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Monty. Thank you. But I am going to raid a most excellent artist. Don't get to raid Zeka very often.
Yeah, Zeka.
Hell yeah.
Let's go send
Zeka's
some.
awesome.
Zeka is awesome. Does amazing art. Has done art for me as well. So yeah, thanks again, everyone. Let's go show some love.
What's the raid message?
Taste the extreme divinity. Someone type that out because I'm not gonna. Thanks again, everyone. Perfect. All right. You know the drill, players. Before we've got plenty of time, but we've said our goodbyes and everything. If you haven't seen the YouTube, let me show myself. Check out the YouTube for all the previous sessions of this campaign and others. A superhero campaign and another Shadows Fall, the first season in the anthology. You don't have to watch them together, but before I continue to ramble on, thank you again, everyone. Thank you, players. Thank you, everyone. And don't leave me hanging, players. Title dropping. We're out. Bye.
Bye.